So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Achraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine, and occasionally an eye for goal.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Not the most accurate pass. And the through ball. Mbappe is onto this. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Cucurella. Cucurella got a long way forward to join the attack. Thuram. Hakimi. Good take, and is he in? Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Can he get on the end of this? Vinicius Junior. He's found a way through. Great chance! Goal! Potw! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Chooses to go cross-field.
That's a great ball cross-field.
And it's Bellingham. And here's Thuram.
Thuram really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Bellingham. Bellingham concedes a free kick for that. Potw do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Gravenberg. Might be danger here. Can he finish? It's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? Looks across and plays it in. Thuram. And the counter is on. Oh, well measured. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And they can counter here. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. He's got tall. Oh, it's fallen loose again. It's in. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now it's Thuram. Thuram. Looking for the run. Oh, super ball. And the shot! Goal! Potw! And they get themselves in front! The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Potw get themselves into the lead. And it's Mendes. Nuno Mendes with the cross.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Saliba. Out to the right. Bellingham. And it's Gravenberch. Reinders. And here's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chips it through. Thuram. Can he get it through? Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, that's clever. No, he's just misjudged that one. And we've reached half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Potw are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. Oh, he's been caught napping! Courtois claims it without any fuss. And he was quick to react. And here's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And the keeper beats it away. Looking for options for movement. Potw are looking to go forward now. Now it's Szoboszlai. He has found a way through. Thuram. Bellingham. Potw come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Cucurella is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Bounce of passing here, really easy on the eye. Thuram! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Thuram is offering a wry smile there.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Camisa 14, camisa 11.
João Neves with the short one.
Para a entrada de camisa 30, camisa 27.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Teremos uma substituição.
He's picked his way through. And it's Wirtz.
Borussia Dortmund really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can...
Chance, surely! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substituição.
This is their second corner of the game. Up he goes!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
João Neves. Mbappe. He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. And this is getting better and better.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the...
Just the keeper to beat! And a chance! That has been knocked clear. And he's on it, tries a shot! Oh, within an inch or two.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Shesh, chance for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. Well, there was to be no other outcome.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
So now the difference is 3.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Kimmich tries making a foray down the right. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Gravenberg. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the counter is on. And here's the chance to counter. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Simons. Wirtz out towards the flank. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really... And he shoots! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Haaland clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Cleared away. Hakimi. And here's Xavi Simons. Oh, that's... Can he finish? That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Corner number 3 coming up. Cleared without hesitation. Potw have the chance to go the other way. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's having a shot! And that is a routine catch. Potw clearly now in lead preservation mode. Šeško plays a sharp little ball here. Kimmich has it in a wide position. Shot a goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Saliba.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de acréscimo.
There will be 4 extra minutes. And it's Hakimi. And Doué. It's a pretty loose pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's been intercepted. And a shot! It's a loose, in for the pieces! It's loose now, and they will... And another try! So their 4th corner of the game. That's that, the end. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. It's a mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Potw goes on a run down the left wing. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this lad, Dominic Szoboszlai, is someone I'm going to keep an eye on here. I like the fact that he's one of the cleanest strikers of the ball, which really shows in both his passing and his attempts at goal, and I can see him drifting in and out, receiving the ball, driving forward into those half spaces and looking to deliver the key pass or get one away himself.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Reinders. Good play on the left-hand side here. Hakimi cuts it out, and they can counter here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Vinicius Junior. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Hakimi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Gravenberch. Doku. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Lovely pass, but can he get there? McAllister. Haaland! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Doku. So it is still 0-0. And it's Gravenberch.
Potw really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the player.
And he shoots! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And a chance! He scored! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Potw grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one.
And the finish! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Araujo. It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. And it's McAllister. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Can he finish? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, that was vital. Cleared away. Potw have the chance to go the other way. Araujo makes the interception. He is just caressing the ball. Gravenberch. He's in a great position here. Big chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Minuto de acréscimo.
Szoboszlai and Gravenberch. It's played through for him, and he was quick to react. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
Potw really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 18. Sai para a
Borussia
entrada do
Dortmund
jogador,
get the second half started.
Camisa 10.
Botafogo do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Hakimi. Araujo going full steam ahead down the left flank. And it's Szoboszlai. Shot could be on. Haaland. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and face-to-face with the keeper. There's the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly...
Real chance! Goal! Botafogo! And the comeback is complete!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
He's cut it out.
Botafogo are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Szoboszlai. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Bellingham. McAllister knocks it into space.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Chance for a shot! Bellingham. Botafogo perhaps contemplating their next change here. He can run onto that. Good ball, good take. And it's made its way. Shoots! Oh, it's hit the post! Mendes gets good distance on it.
substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 7. Camisa
Well seen,
14.
saw that coming.
That was well
Camisa
played,
11.
well stopped.
Deixando o campo
There's
para
some
a
great
entrada
running on
dele.
show here, but
Camisa
ultimately there was
30.
no way through.
Camisa 22. Camisa 15. Teremos uma
Nuno Mendes.
substituição.
What a throw in. Ndika. Posh. Eze. Just about up to 75 minutes. Eze. He's a sharp little ball here. Hakimi made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
So what can they conjure from this one? He's having a go! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Reinders clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Hakimi. Šeško. And it's Bellingham. João Neves.
Botafogo clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Šeško. And he's worked it through. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. This is the time you need that pace.
Spread it left. Now it's Wirtz. And here's Alvarez. Nuno Mendes. Schlotterbeck is there to clear. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Tries to play it through. Takes a shot! It's hit the upright.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Araujo.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's that, the end. Botafogo have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
This has been a very composed